Hey up everyone, Magpie Gaming here. I hope you're all doing well. So Nikita, the owner and lead dev for Escape from Tarkov at Battlestate Games, has just done a live event with Twitch Gaming where he was interviewed and asked a few questions about Streets of Tarkov, and he's given away some pretty juicy information about it, so I'm going to round that up in this video for you right now. In the background there will be the interview and that, and you will see the Streets of Tarkov map in action. This is actually more than we got to saw in the recent teaser, which was a couple of days ago. We actually get to see a little bit more of the map, but the interesting thing to note that is everything that takes place in the video in the background is actually just in one building of Streets of Tarkov, so it's just one building that they're fighting in. So he was asked a couple of questions about Streets of Tarkov and he went into a little bit more detail. He said that this map is larger than all of the other maps combined together, which quite honestly blows my mind. That is one hell of a map, so I can understand why it's taking them a while to get this done, to get it built, to get it ready. Nikita does say that they have only just started balancing the map recently. Everything is in place and everything is done, but they're now balancing it. He says that they've had to cut a bit of the map so that they could concentrate on other areas of the map. I'm not sure if that means that they've just lowered maybe assets and buildings in a certain part, or whether they've actually cut out a portion of the map just to tone it down a little bit. It doesn't really go into detail, but he does say that parts of it was cut to concentrate on other areas. So he says that it's going to support 40 players. That does not include scavs, does not include player scavs, doesn't include the scav boss and his minions, and it doesn't include special NPCs. Now he mentioned special NPCs. The interviewer asked him what he meant by that and he wouldn't be drawn into it. He just sort of laughed it off and started talking about the scav bosses that would be on there. So what special NPCs are going to be or what they are, I really don't know, but I'm interested to know more about that. He did go on to say that it will support a minimum of 2 scav bosses and a maximum of 3. Whether or not they will all be on at the same time or not, I can't really see that. It's going to be such a big map, I can't see it supporting 3 bosses and the minions at the same time, but he says it will likely support 2, so we'll have to wait and see. He says that there is going to be an ability for the other scav bosses to enter into the Streets of Tarkov map, so every now and again you might run into Rashala on there, or maybe Gluha or one of the others, so that's going to be pretty cool. He didn't really give any information on what the specific Streets of Tarkov bosses would be though. He just said that there'd be likely 2 or maybe 3, so we'll have to wait and see what they're actually going to be looking like, but I think the reveal of them is quite a long way off right now. He did speak about the APC that we saw at the end of the teaser the other day. He said that this is basically going to be a taxi, so what you'll be able to do is you'll be able to use the APC to transport you from one area of Streets of Tarkov to another. So basically I'm guessing you're going to get in it and then it's going to ask you first, there's going to be certain points where it'll be able to drop you off and it will drive you to those points. He says that it will be driven by an NPC and he will be able to use the main gun to defend you as he's transporting you. So yeah, we could be coming under shell fire from this APC, but of course we will probably be able to fire back at it as well, so it's going to be an interesting mechanic. That I think everybody assumed that it was the scav boss, but it doesn't seem like that's the case. All of the time when he spoke about the APC, did Nikita, he didn't mention it being anything to do with a boss. He said it's just a taxi. You'll be able to pay a certain amount of money and it will transport you and your squad if you want to a different part of Streets of Tarkov. So it just again goes to show and reiterate just how big this map is, that you can get an APC to drive you to another part of it. I think that is a really cool mechanic. He spoke about the breaching walls. He said to begin with there will be a few sort of preset areas where you can do that, and then as time goes on they will add more of them into the map. The more they know it can support, the more that they will put in. He also says that at some point there will be the ability to breach doors will be coming in. Now he didn't mention that that would be coming with Streets of Tarkov, but he said it is something that they are actively working on. So whether it comes along with Streets of Tarkov or not, I don't know, but it seems like the physics of the whole map are definitely getting an upgrade. As you can see if you're taking notice of the video when it shows the Streets of Tarkov parts, there is destructibility in there now. You get pictures and keyboards and things blown off walls and desks when grenades go off. That is something that we haven't witnessed in the game before, but it's a nice little touch. You know, it's something that's been around for a long time in other games, but for us in Escape from Tarkov we've never had that, so it's quite exciting to see that and to know that that's going to be coming in the future. He was then asked a couple of questions by the chat, which the main question that everybody was asking was when the wipe was going to be. The interviewer did ask him when the wipe was going to be and he just said, I don't know, and laughed, and that was it. He was asked when 12 12.11 will be coming along, and he said it's almost ready, and he said it will be along soon. So again, anybody's guess. As I have said, my personal opinion is that it will come out this month. We've got another 15 or so days to go, so it could be this month, but I think definitely within the next 2, 3, 4 weeks we will see this patch drop. And then he was asked about scav karma and how it works and everything, and he basically told us what we've already more or less heard before, that if you're a good scav, you don't kill other scavs, and you will build up reputation with Fence. You will be able to purchase items at a discount from Fence. He said that there's also going to be special items that you will be able to purchase once your reputation gets to a certain level, and also once your reputation gets to a certain level, scav bosses on the maps will join you and help you. So that's a good mechanic to know that is coming. You know, usually these bosses will attack you, but if your reputation is high enough, they're actually going to band with you, or you can band with them to fight other scavs, I'm guessing, or other NPCs. So yeah, there was a good bit of information there, plenty of information about Streets of Tarkov. Obviously no dates as to when we will get it, but the map is looking good. Obviously, to hear that balancing has just started, that means that there's somewhere to go with this map. I really don't think it's going to be coming out this year, in my personal opinion. I think if it does, it will be the very back end of the year. As I say, we always get a wipe every 6 months or so. We're at the 6-month mark now, so if it's to wipe with 12.11, could it be that the next wipe that we usually get around Christmas could bring Streets of Tarkov with it? We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, some good information in there. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think about the map and the information that was given out. Are you excited for Streets of Tarkov? I know I am. I definitely am. It looks amazing. So as always, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching and listening. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. A big thank you to everybody that has subbed recently. A big thank you to everybody that's been engaging with the videos and has been watching. It really puts a smile on my face. If you're not subscribed, please do consider doing so. It takes a second and it costs you nothing, and it will put a big smile on my face. And that's pretty much it. So stay safe, take care, and I will catch you in the next one.